to Jerry and Louise Show, and we are broadcasting live at J&L Studio with JD, Chris Angel's brother. Once again, we've got you back on the show. Thank you so much for coming down today and giving us a little bit of your time. I know you're so busy.
Thank you and your husband Jerry for having me. I think the last time I was here was about 4 years ago.
Actually, 2011. Yep.
Wow.
2011.
Goes by too fast, doesn't it?
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
And you
Yeah.
actually were doing so much with Mind Freak. You were doing your manufacturing for your brother.
The merchandising, yeah,
Merchandising.
merchandising.
And since then, well, first of all, happy birthday.
And thank you.
Happy anniversary to you and your wife, Lynn.
Thank you
28
again.
years.
Yes.
28 years strong.
I got your girl. Why she's with me, I have no idea.
Beautiful. Well, you make a perfect couple.
She's over there.
Hi, Lynn.
Thank you.
So now, you've been running back and forth. You just came back from Las Vegas last night, and we were so lucky to get you on the show today. You just recently did a fundraiser with your brother. Want to tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, yeah. About 5 or 6 months ago, my brother Chris found out that his son Johnny, my nephew, also my godson, has cancer, leukemia. It's called ALL. And it was so devastating. I mean, an innocent child, 2 years old, to find out that you have this life-threatening disease is mind-boggling. And emotionally, you go through so many different feelings at this, when you first find out. So, as I think back of it now, it still kills my heart, because you have this young boy, 2 years young. Now he's got a little port in his chest. He's got to do 2 more years of chemo.
That's horrible.
I'm
so sorry.
Your heart really goes out to these kids, because you feel their pain. You want to take everything away that they're feeling and from them, but you can't. And they can't speak for themselves because they're infants. So it's heart-wrenching. So my brother decided to be proactive, and what he did was he decided to put this event together, this charity, and really bring awareness to the cancer, which is called ALL, pediatric, cancer
This is in
research.
Las Vegas? These were in Las Vegas?
This is in Las Vegas, in his theater. It's the Luxor Theater. It holds about 1,600 people. What he does is live show. He does 10 shows a week live. Every week for 10 years. We did 8 years. We got 2 more years to go. About 16,000 people a week live. It's called Chris Angel Mind Freak Live, and it's a brand new show, about 5 weeks. But the MGM property and Luxor let my brother utilize that theater for this charity event.
Wonderful.
And every cent that was raised, whether it was donated or whether it was bids that you folks at home did, and I want to thank you on behalf of my family, because every single cent that you folks donated and bid on went to these kids for pediatric research. Every dime.
Thank God.
Every dime. Nothing was taken out. And the goal was to raise $1 million for that evening. And I'm happy to say that we raised almost that amount. And the beauty of it is money is still coming in. And again, I want to thank everybody who did participate, Louise. And if you still have not had the chance or the opportunity to donate, because let's face it, folks, we got to kill cancer. We got to stop this. I mean, because there's no discrimination on cancer. I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're poor, you're wealthy, you're rich, you're baby.
And look at all the different places who's all different sides of the world, these children. So something's connecting us. Whether it's the water, food.
Who knows? I mean, that's why we need to kill it. And we're not going to be able to do it without your help. So if you love to participate and help these young, innocent kids who are stricken with this affliction of cancer, you can go to chrisangelhelp.com. That's CRISS angelhelp.com. And donate. I don't care if it's $1, 50 cents, whatever your heart and your pocket allows you. There's no amount. Whatever you can do, we greatly appreciate it, because every single cent, and I mean every cent, goes to these kids.
That's important, because sometimes you just don't know. You know those little jars that you see on the counter?
Right.
It's a sin to think in the back of your mind that somebody could actually be taking that.
Steal.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean, it's a
unfortunate,
disgusting
but it's
thought.
so true and it's so real.
Everybody's desperate these days. They're making it's sad to say, but
It
desperate
is.
people do desperate things.
It's a shame, but it is actually true. But every cent will go to these kids.
So the performers and the
Oh, it was
performers
amazing.
that were there.
It was amazing. We had so many celebrities and athletes and musicians.
I think we have some pictures you sent us, so
Yes.
we can actually scroll
We
through it.
had
We're gonna
Tony
scroll.
Orlando hosted, Jerry Lewis, we had Richie Sambora, we had Vince Neil, we had Tommy Lasorda, we had Oprah and Elton John, and Celine Dion donate some of
Oh
their
my God, it is-
bench and some of their tickets to Britney Spears, and it was amazing. It was just amazing, and
Everybody come together. It's
came
so-
together for the best cause
It
to
is.
raise funds for these kids that are afflicted with
And I
cancer.
think this year will be good because of this, so this kids can have a little bit of a future. The holidays are coming, they can get some treatment and feel good, that
Very
Santa
true.
Claus is coming to
Very
town,
true.
or
Very true.
whether, whatever, nationality, religion, it's a child needs to smile and be happy.
Very true. You know what, Luis, and the beauty of it is we're going to do it again every year, next year. And next year we're hoping to actually televise it, like Jerry Lewis and Tony
Wow.
Orlando did
You're gonna do it.
as a
You're gonna do it.
marathon. Now, again, Jerry Lewis came, through Tony Orlando. And
How did you get that? You just invited Jerry Lewis? And
No, Tony Orlando is a dear friend of the family. And Tony Orlando is a very dear friend to Jerry Lewis, and asked Jerry to participate and come. He came, and when Jerry Lewis and Tony Orlando were on stage with my brother and passed the baton to my brother and said, "Chris, we've done it for 30-something
Oh my
years.
God, that's awesome.
You are the new spokesman and face
Wow.
for these kids with cancer." What an honor, and there wasn't a tear.
Yeah, that's so
wasn't
almost
shed
gonna cry. Oh
in
my
the
God,
theater.
so.
And the responsibility that my brother has and the humble honor that is bestowed upon him. See, God has a plan.
Yes.
And through this miracle of this child, John, my brother's son, even though he's got cancer, my brother feels that God had a plan. And the plan is
He's
that
a
my
golden
brother,
child.
golden child. The plan is that my brother's eyes and his heart feels that he was put here. Forget about all the success the family and my brother has with the magic and everything else. That his mission is to be the spokesman, to bring attention and awareness and to get more revenue allocated to these kids that are afflicted with cancer. So that's his life passion and goal from here out.
I believe that probably is, and he is going to be very successful doing this through the years and collecting all this money and trying to save all these children, because people will listen. When it comes to children, you want to help a child. I mean, you want to help an adult, but the first thing you see is when it's a baby that has not even lived yet. I think people go that extra mile. So I think this is a.
And let me tell you, if it was you and I that got this, God forbid, this same exact thing that Johnny has, it would have been over. If you and I, 95% of adults do not survive this. But kids, because of new technology and the breakthrough through medicine, he's got a 95% chance of being free and clear of every
He
single
will.
cell of dirt that's in his body, and never even realize, when he becomes a little older, that he had this major cancer within his body. And so it's, we see as a family, my mother, my brother Costa, Lynn, Demetra, my daughter, we see the way he goes through. Chanel, what a great mom, my brother Princess.
Oh, that's wonderful.
My baby's mother, Chanel, what a great mom. And to see what this kid goes through, the pills every day,
Oh
the
my
chemo.
God, his stomach must
You-
be, forget about
I
it.
can't even
I
tell
can't
you.
even imagine. He must feel nauseous, this poor baby.
But-
All of them.
Well, for every child, we got to do something. Not only for Johnny, but every single kid in this world needs our help.
Well, I
So
think you
please
guys
help.
are going to do that.
Please help.
You
Thank
guys
you.
are going to make
Thank
that mark. And I
Thank
think that this has started, and like you said, that is a flip. We're going to flip this, because what happens is, just because you're marked with something in life, you have to take it, and I think God sees what we're going to do with things. Not gives it to you in things that you can't handle. I think that the reason why he can do this is because he's a smart man, and he can get through this and figure things out, and also
Very
be
true.
able to afford to do this.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately, and he's got, thank God, a good job.
well,
got a good job to do this.
I think that part of our
you say, does pay you off. You guys are gonna be doing a new A&E show in what, 4 days?
Well, my brother's got a new show coming out September. That was September 12th. That was our live show, the event.
Yes.
October, in 4 days, Wednesday, October. When is our new show? October 12th. October 12th on A&E is the premiere of the brand new show called Tricked Up on
Check
A&E.
it out.
October 12th, Wednesday night. Check it out. 1 hour special on A&E. My mind is thinking about so many dates at the beginning.
Well,
October
that's-
12th, Wednesday night.
You
Tricked
got
Up,
so, that's
A&E.
okay. This isn't a show like that. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's not a mistake. I just can't think of all these dates. But
We will post them in case we will have
Yes,
it on the website. So if we, everybody wants to tune in and see anything, we can definitely have that on the website so you can look into it. And then your magazine, you're going to be doing a full throttle. You will be in a full throttle magazine.
Full Throttle, Greg and Leo, you probably know from here on the East Coast. They put out a wonderful magazine, and they're
Fabulous.
doing a whole story about the charity event and how the success was, and how these kids benefited from it. So we're honored to be in, I think, 3 or 4 pages in Full Throttle's next month issue.
Awesome.
And we got to keep it on the East Coast. We're
Yes.
all from Long Island, my family, even though we're in Vegas as well. We're
Well,
here
you
to
guys
support.
are splitting. You guys, so you do a couple of days here. You go. I
We
mean,
do about 2 weeks here on Long Island and about 2-3 weeks in Vegas. I go back and forth for the last 10, 11 years.
You must be crazy with that plane flight. I don't even know how you deal
I'm
with
so
that.
used
Like,
to it.
I'm telling you, I'd be like freaking out. So you go through the things easy now? Is it like getting, you don't like private plane, you go with a bunch of people, no?
Well, that's another conversation.
You probably used to it.
Okay.
But anyway, thinking about your show with the A&E, we cover
Yes.
your cars. You
Oh,
have a new America's Garage. I want
Yes.
to cover that.
Yes, I'm excited about this. Yeah, America's Garage. You wanna? Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
just,
well,
to,
you know
just
what?
to tell you about it.
Yeah, well, the last time you were on the show, you
Yeah.
were doing Barrett
Jackson.
Barrett
We did a
Jackson.
mine-free collection at Barrett Jackson. We bought about 6 or 7 cars, about 5 or 6 from my brothers.
Motorcycles too, right? Yeah,
Motorcycles from the mine-free collection, and we did very, very well. But since then, it's just been a hobby of mine. My brother Costa and my brother Chris. We, as young boys growing up, we were very fortunate to have a mom and dad that supported us in whatever venture we did, and we got into some cars. And so it stayed with me, and it became a hobby, which became a passion, which is now an addiction. And my partner and I, Ty Rodriguez, we formed a company called America's Garage. And what's good about it is we have a location in LA and one in Arizona. We just got a place in Connecticut, and we're hoping to get another place on Long Island. And basically what it is classic and muscle cars from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and up to 72. And it's about, if you guys are looking for a car, classic muscle cars, we have a team that will fix them up. I go out and I buy them and make sure we make the right deal that's cost effective for the company, cost effective to the end user, and we fix them up and we bring it to the public, whether it's via an auction, a car auction, or through social media or a car show. It's all classic muscle cars, again from the 50s and the 60s and 70s. So if anybody's looking for any kind of muscle classic car, look out for it. It's going to be America's Garage, Louise, and it's going to be going public. It's going public. Nobody's doing this. Nobody is taking a company and have tangible equity, having a car. And we're going to have over 100 and something of these cars.
All American.
All American. Classic muscle cars in our inventory, and it's going to be going public, and I'm excited about it. And it's called America's Garage, so you gotta check it out. Look.
You will be on there though, right?
Yeah.
You'll be on there,
Yeah.
so you'll be like the narrator? You're
Well,
gonna
I'm
narrate
gonna be-
things,
I'm-
or you're just
I'm-
gonna show
I'm-
what's going on?
I'm going to be hosting it and be the face and the spokesman for the company. And again, Ty Rodriguez and I teamed up, partnered up, and we're excited about it because it's going to be a publicly traded company, and it's all about muscle and classic cars. And the old cars to me are art. The lines, they're beautiful art, and
very
they're gorgeous,
detailed.
detailed,
Very
how they
detailed.
design them, how they made them. And
Well, today they're not cars. You can actually go like this and they wiggle
Yes,
out. Like, what the
plastic.
hell is that? You
Yeah.
get in an accident, you're like in, a Flintstone car. It's ridiculous.
It's true. So we are taking this passion, which is muscle cars and classic cars, and bringing it to the public. And we're excited about it. Again, it's called America's Garage.
I have to laugh when you say muscle. Your father was a muscle bodybuilder.
Gorgeous
body.
research.
I'm like, my God, this guy's already, he had some body. He was actually,
Yes.
he did
Our dad was, at a young man, he was called the Golden Greek. He came from
Nice.
Jersey and Pennsylvania. He was into bodybuilding, and Golden loves boxing and football, and took care of himself. And he was in a lot of magazines and front covers at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. He was in fantastic shape and body. And I think because of our dad is why my brother Costa and Chris and I try to watch ourselves and train
Yes.
and eat properly and never got involved with drugs or any type of alcohol.
Thank God. Thank you, God.
We don't need it. So that's our
Very,
focus,
very
clean lifestyle.
Wonderful. And now your dad got you your first 1974 Barracuda.
Wow, you
And
really
19
did some research.
1969 Corvette, which
Wow.
is still
I
restoring.
still have.
Are we going to
Wow.
show scenes of it? Did you finish it?
It's done.
All finished.
Wow.
Finished.
Wow.
How long did it take you to finish this car?
On the 69, well, my mom and
After
dad,
35 years.
Wow.
35 years. He's got.
my mom and dad bought me this car 35 years ago as an incentive to do well in high school. That's the kind of parents I had.
What did
Amazing
your mom
parents.
say about this? Looking at this car and saying, "Oh my Lord, it's so."
It brings back so many memories because, like I said, they got this car for me 35 years ago to do it as an incentive to do well in high school. So after 35 years, I had it, I put it away, I stored it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to restore it back to the same way I got it 35 years ago. So I just finished it, and
We're going to show pictures.
69
Yes.
Corvette. And what's cool about it, when they bought it for me, they didn't realize what it was. It was a Baldwin Motion Corvette, and those of you who know cars know what a Baldwin Motion Corvette is. And only 4 of them ever built, and I'm fortunate to own 2. One of them I just finished, which is the 69.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. Thank you.
So now you started, I'm going to be like all over the place.
Oh.
You actually, going back to your music, in 1979, you had your first album you wrote and you produced.
Wow.
So-
Wow. Yes. Wow. Well, that was back, not back in 1979. I was 19 years old, and I wrote and played and sang and produced it. You know, when you're 19, 18, 19, 20 years old, it's a learning experience.
Right?
So it was a learning vehicle for me. It was an album that I look back and listen to it now, and it's kind of embarrassing to a point because as you get older and mature and you're thinking and you're playing and your performance, you look now and say, wow. But on the other hand, it was a great experience. I learned a
It's
lot
stepping
what to
stones.
do and what not to do. So yes, that was my first album in '79, and actually I took a couple songs from that album back in '79, and I re-recorded it
Wonderful.
now, and my new album's coming out. I'm in the
Great.
studio right now, I'm finishing it. I got 9 songs done. I got about 3
Are you
more to
the only
finish.
one on the album? Are you doing everything all by yourself?
Well, I wrote it, produced it, played on it, but I have other musicians that you and I know are performing on it too with me. Yes,
Great.
yes.
So I want to
Look out for
copy
that, too.
Yes, I want to
Yes.
see that. Oh my God, we'll have it. We'll put
Thank
it
you.
out there.
Thank
Let
you.
us know when you're going to do your CD release,
Thank
record, what
you.
they call it,
Thank
record
you.
release,
Yes.
CD
Thank you.
release. And so when your first instrument when you were 8 years old is the accordion.
Wow, where do you find this stuff?
What made you think that was the
Well, I
reason?
got to tell you the story since you found this. When I was a young boy, my grandmother, my Yaya in Greek is grandmother, my Yaya and I were watching TV, and who comes on? But everybody knows Ed Sullivan, Elvis Presley.
Oh my God, yes.
Elvis Presley comes on the air, and I went like that. I said, Yaya, I'm 8 years old now.
That's
I said,
cute.
I don't want to be him. I want to be a musician. I want to
Get me
do
that
this.
accordion.
So here's what happened. My mom and dad, my dad was in the restaurant business. He didn't know anything about entertainment. So he goes to our local music store. They lied to my parents. I walk in and I say, I want to learn how to play the guitar. Not knowing that these people say to my mom and dad, in order for your son JD to learn how to play the guitar, he's got to learn the accordion first.
Yes, they push things.
They push the accordion. So every month I'm going, I'm squeezing the box, I'm going to my teacher. Am I ready now for the guitar? Am I ready now for the guitar? So 2 or 3 years go by, and my mom and dad scratching their head going, wait a minute. Someone's up here. So we found out they never taught the guitar. They just lied to my parents in order for them to spend the money. But I'll tell you, what a blessing in disguise, because the accordion
That's hard.
is but an amazing instrument, because the right hand is all the G clef, the treble clef, and you musicians know what I mean. The left hand is the bass clef. So when you're reading and performing the accordion, you're reading left hand bass clef, right hand treble G clef. So what a blessing!
With the push,
And then
it's like
it's
you
all
do,
the
okay,
crescendos, the innuendos,
Yeah.
all this musical
Yeah.
terminology that you got to learn with the accordion that helped me in my life, because understand how music works. Because another blessing, because from the accordion, it's the right hand of the accordion is the same thing as the keyboard or piano.
So that's probably
So
why
it was
they
a
did
blessing, because now I can play the piano, and the left hand you can play bass guitar. You can do other readings depending upon brass sections and how you arrange things. So it was a blessing in disguise, learning the accordion. But you did your research.
Oh
my gosh,
yeah, I was trying
So
on.
Costa played the accordion too. My brother Costa did, and as a young kids growing up, we had our own little band.
That is
I was
so
on the
cute.
guitar, Costa was on the keys, and Chris is an amazing drummer too. Plays the drums. So we used to perform for parties and church functions and family affairs.
Are you guys going to do anything musically now? Like, do you ever think about doing like a brother thing?
You know what?
I think that would be
That's
great.
a great idea, but you know what? I don't think that
Do you
that
still
will
like
have
to
to
sing
happen.
music? You all like to
Yeah, you
sing
know
music?
what? We love good music, all types
Yeah.
of music. We're not stuck in the box.
Me neither, I'm all over the place.
It's kind of because music is music, and whether it's classic, whether it's classic rock, whether it's mainstream, whether it's there's certain music that I absolutely do not like. I'm not going to insult
Yeah, I
anybody.
stay away from
There's
certain
certain music
areas.
that I do not like, but to me it's not music. But music, organically, I love it all.
Yep, it's so true. So now you owned 3 music stores.
Yeah, I,
How do you actually
I did.
maintain those 3? You do a lot, JD, God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very impressed.
Thank you.
Your mom should be so proud of each and every one of you, so
Thank
great.
you.
And showing people that you can be successful. You had to actually close your 3 stores.
I didn't close them, I sold them.
So
I sold
to help you
what?
successfully, not bad. I mean,
No,
this is
thank you. So what happened was, I was fortunate when years ago, I opened my first store in 1988, was it? 89? 1989, it was called Island by Music in Levittown, Hempstead Turnpike. And I was very blessed and fortunate. I just exploded within a year. I outgrew my space. I had teachers, then I opened schools. I had 22 teachers working for me.
What year was that again?
1989.
That was a good year for music,
Yeah,
I think. That was
1989.
definitely.
And then we had, from there, then I opened up Monster Music. And then we had, then I opened Papa's Music with a buddy of mine, Erwin, my brother. And then I had Island Way Music. So at the time, I had 3 schools and 3 music stores going at the same time. I had like 1,200 students a week, 1,100 students a week. We shared amongst all 3
That's a lot to
schools.
take care of, and just
So-
think of like, you know.
And we did, again, we're so fortunate. We had guitars and amps and drums and keys and rented, and we did sheet music. We provided lessons for the schools,
Right.
for kids, for the community. It was fantastic. But at the same time that my stores were going, my brother Chris was getting
Huge.
real successful. So I had to make a decision of keeping my stores and my schools, or doing the family business, what we started 30 years ago. And that was with my dad and my mom and my brother Costa and my brother Chris. We always did it as a family. Costa and I drove the trucks. Costa and I loaded the trucks with the Magic and with Christopher. We did all that. We swept the floors. We did everything together as a family.
A teamwork.
We did
Takes
it all in the beginning
teamwork.
as a family.
You have
So I
to.
realized that this decision was very easy for me. So I sold all my schools and continued with my brothers, and thank God that we're doing okay.
That is wonderful. And your martial arts. Now, are you still studying?
Man, boy, what do you come up with?
I'm
Really,
all on the board.
wow,
I
you really go.
want to try to cover this all. So,
Wow. Well,
do
let's
you
start.
study? You still studying?
Costa studied martial arts, my middle brother. I'm the oldest, Costa is the middle, and Chris is the youngest. Costa and Chris started martial arts before I did. I was doing my music when I was younger. They started martial arts. I started martial arts later on in my life, in more of my adult life. So all three of us studied martial arts. I stopped several years ago because I got so busy. But I just kept telling my wife, I gotta miss it. I gotta. Because I left.
But Lynn and Demetria were doing it also. They all the whole family.
Lynn did it. My daughter Demetria did it.
God, I wouldn't want to mow you guys. Like, I'd be like bombarded with karate chops left and right.
We felt it was a great
Self-defense.
way because there's people out there that when you're in this lifestyle that we're in entertainment, you get people that are nutty.
Oh my God.
So even though we have some security and that kind of stuff for us, but you know, I just felt it was necessary. So I studied it, stopped, but I am going to pursue it again.
You're right. You know, I remember when we went to the book signing. You did a book signing. I think it was like 2000. It had to be 2000.
We did that at Long Island?
Yes.
We did a book signing when my brother's book came out.
Yes, we went there.
Huntington.
Yes.
In Huntington.
So, and I said,
Wow.
you really didn't have that. He didn't. And he came from the back, which
We
was
came
freaking me out.
from the back.
We're looking like this, and all of a sudden, oh my God, he's coming from the back. So, like, you don't expect, like, sometimes with security, you can't have them all the time. You gotta know.
But my sensei at the time, Kiyoshi, now Kiyoshi,
That's
Shihan
the
Ali,
end.
he was kind enough to come and play incognito, stood around all of us.
See,
And
yeah?
he's the gentleman that I studied with.
Yes.
I mean,
awesome.
he is amazing. This guy, he's so humble, so talented, and if you're watching, I'm back, gonna be back. He's right
Hey,
beside
with some newcomers, we're gonna put it out online. Get some new students.
Yeah, martial arts, whether you train in the gym, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
It is, and today it is very scary. I mean, like in the broad daylight, you can't even go like shopping anymore. There's just everybody's. I think it's because of the times are so desperate. Because really, morals have gone like out the window.
There is no morals, and this world is upside down right now.
Everybody's out for themselves, but there's a few people that are so good.
Look at the political media. Look at the politics.
I actually don't.
So
I
I'm just
actually
saying,
don't.
I'm not talking about politics
I'm
right
like,
now. But
leave that for
it's a
us.
shame what's going on in this country.
Yes,
How
it's
so
true.
divided we are. We should be a unit. We should be together. We should be loving each other, supporting each other. But unfortunately, we're divided. So that's all I'm going to say about politics because I don't want to get.
Yeah, no, I don't like. I'm not a politics person.
I am, but I can almost speak.
Yeah. But so now you are actually working with Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about
Well,
this.
Tony Orlando came to my brother's show, Chris's show, and I guess liked the show and met with my brother and came back several times. And Tony Orlando, an icon.
Oh my
Tony
God, I
Orlando,
love
legend. The guy is, the most humble, the most beautiful man in and out.
He always was good. Always was.
Oh my gosh, 130 shows he does a year now.
Wow, 130 shows.
130 shows he does.
All in Las Vegas?
No, all over
Oh,
the United States.
Yes.
All the United States.
Wow.
So I became very close with Tony, as my family did, and he asked me to help him a little bit. So I got a hold of with some connections, met with Telma and Joyce, the original Dawn.
I can't
Tony
love
Orlando,
them. They
Dawn.
were gorgeous.
Telma Hopkins, Joyce Vincent. Had meetings. They were always friends. Tony and the girls were always friends, always for all these years.
They
taught
look
each
like it
other,
though. They
always
look like
friends.
it.
Telma is the number one sitcom actress. Roots, Bosom Buddy, Mel Carter, What's Happening. That's all over. And then Joyce is the Supremes. Fabulous
My
Supremes.
God, always loved
Amazing careers. So we decided to test the waters. So we got Tony and Lando and Dawn, we got her back. And we did the Mohegan Sun, we did the Sands Casino, we did the Borgata, and we sold out all the shows.
Oh, you're
So-
going to sell. They
And we
are
sold out the shows.
fantastic.
So it was an amazing testing the waters, how much the people loved and wanted the original Tony, Orlando, and Dawn back together again.
Yes, it's such a
That was
happy
amazing.
feeling.
So we got more shows lined up, so you gotta watch and see Tony, Orlando, and Dawn are gonna be back coming your way. But Tony still does a whole bunch of shows on his own, all over the country.
So, but he's not writing anymore. He's just basically doing.
He's
his
performing all of his hits, from Yellow Ribbon, Higher Ribbon, The
Right.
Nightly Times, The Candida, Gypsy Rose, I can go on and on and on. The guy has so many accolades. He's got
Oh my God, they're fabulous.
Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's got so many awards. He does so much for the veterans, Tony. He's really a very humble man, and I love him dearly, and he's just a great entertainer. Second to none, really.
Now, I've got Geraldo Live on Fox. You guys, Tony and you did.
Other Fox and Friends?
Yes.
What happened was, Chase Bank, let me rewind. What happened was, Tony is so humble, and he doesn't do this for public recognition, but he is such a proponent for veterans. He himself, and all he's done for the veterans has been said to be raised almost $400 million for the veterans.
Wow.
Every show you go to, he honors the veterans. He honors the veterans, and he just loves the veterans. So what we found out is these veterans are coming back from war, losing their arm or their leg or disabled or burnt and to their family and really don't have any money. So Chase Bank, God bless Chase, what they did was they donated these homes to these people coming home from the war, from all these veterans. Donated free and clear with no mortgage, nowhere. I mean, no mortgage, because the banks, Chase Bank did that. So Fox and Friends, Geraldo, Tony, found out that that's what they're doing, and we did a live segment of the giving away, because these families didn't even know they're getting these homes, so they were surprised. They got these homes free and clear, and I think they're up to about 30 or 40 homes that they donated to these veterans that
so
desperately need it. I think it's a wonderful cause.
It is fabulous. There are just so many fantastic things you guys are doing. And you come back and forth to Long Island, you share the wealth with everyone, which is so nice because, you know, you figure people move on and they take their lives with it, they don't look back. And, you know, to see that you come back and you give us some moments of your time, and you're so busy schedule, you're all over the place, God bless, and so successful. We appreciate everything you guys are doing.
I thank you for having me. But I'll tell you, you know, we are, for those of you who don't know, we are in Long Island right now doing this. And we are from Long Island, my family. So
East Meadow, right?
We grew up in East Meadow. All three of my brothers graduated, myself and my two brothers, all three of us graduated from East Meadow High.
In your high school, do they have a picture? Like your success? Do they do anything like a nice little sanction thing?
We did a couple episodes, and we went back to the high school.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is so, because you know what? That's important. To show those children that look, what your dreams could do for you.
Yeah, it's where we grew up. And so that's why I wanted to come back and do this, because we are from Long Island, and we've got to support the community, and you're part of the community, and you are.
Thank you
I'm
so
thankful
much.
to be here and allow me
I
to
can't
be on the
believe we
show.
just spoke last night. I was like, oh my God, we have a spot on today's show, which was
She
so.
said, Jay, I said, you go, you know, what's your schedule like? I said, well, I'm leaving in a couple of days. You go, do you want to come
Okay, so
tomorrow?
I would have been like, come on right now, come over right
I was
now.
so kind. I said, you know, so I want to thank you for the opportunity to have this platform and to talk about the charity for these kids, ChrisAngelHelp.com to donate, and also talk about America's Garage, which is also
Yes.
dear to my heart.
Well, we're going to post anything you guys want on our site. Just let us
Thank
know. We can put it on, and this will be aired on Cablevision. This is actually for the live stream we did, but Cablevision will be on. I'm not sure when Jerry will edit that, and we will get that out there. And we actually take the segment and cut them up sometimes, so it's something that'll be on a long time. And maybe we can have you come back and play a song for us. You like to play guitar?
I will do that.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
And I want to thank you, and thank you for those at home. I'm going to say it one more time, if you don't mind, please. If you look at home that didn't have the opportunity, I'm looking right at you. If you want to make a difference in some youngster's life who's afflicted with cancer, I'm asking you. Doesn't benefit me, doesn't benefit my family, but benefits these kids who have cancer. So please, again, I don't care if it's $1, please go to ChrisAngelHelp.com and donate whatever your pocket and your heart allows you, because every single cent that you do donate will go to these kids who are desperately in need of pediatric care. God bless you and thank you. And I want to thank you again, Louise.
Thank you so much. Thank you, our viewers, for watching JD, and stay tuned for more of JD on the Jerry and Louise Show.
Thank you.